This is the Kala Ubass. The model is the Ubass Nomad FS. Looks like it's a mahogany body. My brother got this for Christmas and he brought it over and we're just checking it out. And I've seen these in the wild before and they're pretty amazing. Let me play a little bit for you. So they do a good job of approximating an upright bass. For a lot of bass players, we'll find it pretty useful to to just bring to a gig or a jam session because they're so small, but they sound ginormous, especially if you obviously when you plug them in. Today I've got it just plugged into a powered speaker right over there. It's the EV ZLX 12, which is a standard powered speaker, and there's no EQ or anything on it. Pretty robust sounding, just right out of the jack here. Just a minute ago, we discovered that the pickup is not really, it's even all the way through those three strings, but right here it kind of loses all of its signal. We've discovered that if you press right here, then the signal comes back. So some sort of connection issue or a crack or something in the pickup element right here on this one. So we got to call and see if they'll swap it out or whatever. But outside of that, if you get it engaged here, it just sounds huge. I mean, that's a huge sound for such a small instrument, and they're super fun. And these strings are really rubbery. It's like bicycle tube material or rubber bands or something. So interesting fact about this too is there's a little backplate here. We took it off to see how it's all put together, and the strings are just rubber, solid rubber strings, and you just tie a knot in them and feed them through that hole, and that's how they stay on there on the bridge. And yeah, and it takes forever to wind them up because they stretch as you go, because they're like rubber, silicone rubber strings. But once you get them up to pitch, pretty useful. That's the Ubass.